Hello everyone, I'm Diane. Welcome to my channel, Beyond the Sewing Room. So today I'm going to go through a few things with you. So I have some new fabric to share. I'm going to be showing you the fabric, going through each piece in turn and what I have planned for that, so stick around for that. Also, I had a little trip to a lovely fabric shop to buy a couple of these pieces. A couple of them have been delivered, so that's a little different. There's also a bag project I have in mind, and I did get gifted some fabric as well from a lovely blogger friend who was getting rid of a few small pieces that she thought would be great for my bag project, so I'll be sharing those. So stick around and I'll go through each of those in turn now. So first of all, a couple of weeks ago I had a lovely trip to Annie's fabric shop on Abbeydale Road with a friend of mine. Now I have been once before and I did share that here, and I bought 4 pieces of fabric when I went that time. 2 of them have been used up and I have 2 left. Now the reason I haven't made the other 2 up is because one is a dark navy denim and the other one is a black denim. And as we've now moved into the summer season here, I didn't really have any sort of mojo to make those up at the moment, but they will come in really useful for the autumn. Now we did plan this trip a number of weeks ago and we thought it'd be really nice to go together and have a lovely browse and then find somewhere to stop off and have a cup of tea or coffee and have a chat. So that's what we did. So if you've not been before and you're in the Sheffield area or the surrounding areas in the UK, then Annie's is a gorgeous fabric shop on Abbeydale Road. She's got all kinds of dress fabrics. It's just beautiful inside. They're really friendly and helpful, and you can really take your time and really look at and feel at the fabrics. So that's what we did. So we both came away with a couple of pieces, and here's what I've bought. So first up, I got this really lovely pink linen. So it's a blended linen, this one. It's a really nice shade, if you can see that, whether the lighting's doing it justice. And I bought this with the intention of making some trousers. Now these are going to be summer trousers, so this is going to be made up quite soon. This is going to be one of my next projects to do. So I have this fabric, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to make the trousers that I've made previously in the linen from a Abbeydale magazine. Now I traced off my pattern and it's here ready from when I made them last time, and all my pieces are in this pack. I'll show you the pair I made. Now this particular piece of sort of linen blend was in another de-stash from somebody else, so I don't know how long they'd had this, but I've wore these quite a lot already this year. Now they have this gorgeous pocket, bring that a little closer so you can see, with this detail top stitching, and it goes like this. And I think that's probably what I had in mind when I made my jacket quite recently and I did a cutout on the pocket. Not the same shape, but I just remember thinking that the detailed pocket on these really made them stand out. So that's why I chose to add that. I'm not a fan entirely of it on dresses and things like that where they're invisible ones on the side, but I do like them if they're a detail, not purely functional, I suppose. So these ones really set off at these trousers, and they have the front button fly, look, so zip and button. And this particular pair in the magazine, the bottom had a contrasting panel. So as you can see, I've got this detail stitching here and this is a separate panel, but I did all of these in blue. Now on this pink linen pair, I'm not going to do that extra piece at the bottom. I'm just going to stick my 2 pattern pieces together and cut it as one straight leg. So that's what I've got planned for the pink linen, and I think that'll go really nicely with sort of white tops, neutral tops, and I have a few tops with pink in a floral pattern that will go nicely with those. So that's my plan for that piece. So that's a summer make. And then next up, this one is heavier because this one just caught my eye, and I know it's not really seasonal, but this is a gorgeous French terry. And I just felt at this and thought I have to have that because that feels so soft and comfortable, and I like my clothes to be comfortable because then I will reach for them. So it's a lovely soft French terry in this gorgeous green colour. And my friend also bought some, she bought t-shirting, not French terry, and that was in more of a peacock along with a couple of other pieces because she wanted to make t-shirts. Now this one is going to be a longer sleeved one. So I'm thinking I'm going to save this one for my autumn wardrobe. So I'll probably not be making that up just yet, I'll probably be saving that for a couple of months or a month or so, and then making it up and putting it away ready for the autumn, because it is quite heavy, but it's gorgeous and soft. So those are the two pieces that I bought. My friend also bought some double gauze with a lovely print on it, and I think she's going to make either a dress or a lovely floaty top with that. So we had a good time, we had a good browse, and then we went across the road on the recommendation of the owner of the fabric shop, who was really friendly and helpful. There's a lovely little antique shop across the other side of the street, and a little alleyway that goes at the back to, there's a courtyard and the tea shop where you can go inside and either eat and have a drink, or you can sit outside, which is what we did because it was a nice sunny day. So that was my trip there. Now the next thing is I've had some fabric delivered, and the reason for this is because I'm going to be doing some gift making. So this piece here, it's about 3 meters. Did I get 3 meters? Yes, I did. Got my label on it. I got 3 meters of this because this is a cotton poplin, and my son's girlfriend chose this. So I showed her the website for Minerva, and we had a good look through, and she put quite a few on my favourites list. And I'm going to be making her a couple of summer dresses. I haven't ordered the other one yet because it was low on stock, and I wanted to see if it comes back into stock before I order it. There's a few others to choose from if not, but this was the first one, and I'm going to be making her a couple of summer dresses for her holiday in August, and I'm doing the dresses for her as a gift, and her birthday will be in September, so it's an early birthday present. So this is the first one that she chose. I'll open it up a little so you can see. It's got a gorgeous print on it. She does like a dark background, but she particularly liked this lovely flower print on this one, and she likes a small flower. So that's cotton poplin, and what we have decided, she had a good look through the patterns that I've got, and she really liked this one. Now we're not doing this length, she wants it to come just below the knee. So it's this McCall's dress. So it's 8177. And she wants it just below the knee, but she particularly liked this sleeve here. And I also ordered the buttons. I've got my buttons here, look. Just a blue button to go down the front. So I'm going to be making that one up pretty soon also, so that I'm ready to fit it on her, make sure it fits perfectly. And then I'll have another look at the fabric and order the fabric for the next one. So a couple of dresses for gift making coming up. So that's that make. And then the next one is my piece of fabric for the brand ambassador post that I do for Minerva each month. So I can't share what I'm going to be making with this yet, but I just thought I'd give you a little sneak peek of it. So this is the one that I chose for this month. So this is from their new range, and this is a chamoose silky satin fabric. I just love the trees on it. Now, I did have a plan in mind when I ordered it, but now that I've got it, I've changed my mind again. I do that a lot. So as I said, I can't share what I'm going to make with that here yet because I will be doing a post for them. And then when I've shared it with them, I'll be able to show you and explain what I made. So I've got this to make up, and I've got 2.5 meters of that. So I'm looking forward to working with that. It's beautifully silky soft. So that's another one. Now, as I go out on my bike with my husband at the weekend, we tend to go out on long bike rides, and he always has the backpack with everything in it, but I always find that I haven't really got anywhere to keep my phone and things. Everything just goes in his backpack. So I thought I really need to have mine on me, because for the tracker, which tracks all your record of your rides and how far you've gone and everything and how you're doing on your phone, doesn't work, I found, if it's too far away from the bike. So in the winter I tend to have a jacket on, and then I've got inside pockets and I pop it in there. But in the summer, when I've just got my t-shirt on and my leggings, there isn't really anywhere to put it. And I see people with really tight leggings on as well, the ones that have pockets in, and then a great big phone in it, and that must be so uncomfortable, especially if you're pedalling. So what I've decided, and I said this a number of weeks ago and I've still not done it, is I'm going to make a small rucksack, just a small one, because I don't want anything heavy, but I do want to be able to keep a couple of things in it, and my phone being one of them. So that's another project which I should have got on with by now, but I've been working on things for me and other people and I've not done it. So that's what I'm going to be making pretty soon as well. Now I'll show you the fabric. So another blogger friend sent me a couple of pieces. When she's made things, she always has small amounts left of heavier fabrics, not big enough to make any garments with, and she doesn't want them. So she knows I do bag making sometimes, so she sends them to me, which is really kind of her. I'm going to show you what she sent me because these colours go so well together. I just have to use them all in one bag. So I know how they're folded, it looks like they're quite big. The grey one is actually quite a big piece, but they have all got bits cut out of them, so some of them are in a strange shape and then they're just folded into a neat square. So look at these colours, aren't they gorgeous together? So these are sort of cords, a canvasy cotton, and this one here is a canvasy cotton. So I really like that this one here, and this is a smallish piece, has got all the other colours that I've got on my lap in it. So I thought I'd use them all together, sort of do a panel, a front piece in the print, and then little pockets picking out the colours. Maybe some piping in one of the colours. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I could do the straps, a different one as well. It's going to be a fun little bag, so I'm going to design it myself. I'm not working from a pattern, and then it's just going to have a little zip round it. So as you can see, we've got a green, a grey, some red, some pink and a mustard, and they all go with that print. So I'm going to have fun playing around with those and making a useful little rucksack that I can take out with me. So I hope you'll stick around for a future video when I'm making that, and hopefully it'll be helpful. It might inspire you to use up some of your scraps as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and that was useful to you, and I hope it's inspired you with a few ideas for different patterns and also given you something to think about with the ideas for the rucksack. If you're in the Sheffield area and you have been to Annie's fabric shop before, please let me know. I always love hearing from you. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.